Pastor Lana, and today we're doing Bible stories for kids. And today we're reading God Fixes Things. Genesis 33. Esau didn't like his brother much, and he had good reasons. Jacob was always taking his stuff. Of course it wasn't just taking his shirt without asking, and it was wars that borrowing his KDs or things or taking the batteries of his CD player. Whenever he wanted to, and not bringing them back. Well, if he had a CD player, it was worse than taking Esau's best bow and losing half of the arrow. And not even both brothers, bothering to look for them because they weren't his arrow. And bringing the bow back all bent and busted up and broken, it was worse than all of that. Jacob had stolen Esau's blessing and his birthright. And Esau hated him for it. He hated his brother so much. He hated his brother so much that he once even said he was going to kill him. He hated him for a long time because of it. A long time. So Jacob had to run away from home. And for years and years, if they weren't brothers at all. It looked like Jacob and Esau would never be brothers and loved and cared of each other again. That must have broken God's heart to watch. But now after of being apart, Jacob was coming home and Esau was coming to meet him with 400 of his strongest men. Things didn't look good for Jacob. This just might be the end of it for him. But Jacob had changed. He wasn't the cheater. He used to be, and he was truly sorry for the things he had done. Still, it seemed impossible that Jacob and Esau could ever be friends again. But with God, all things are possible. If you remember from the last story, Jacob just spent the whole night resting with God. It was morning now. The sky was a deep blue, and the sun was shining warm and bright when Jacob looked out over the rolling hills. And way off in the distance, he saw a cloud of dust. And just had a head of the cloud of dust, he saw a small speck. It was his brother Esau, leading his 400 men, riding 2 yards, Jacob and his family. What is Dad doing now? Jacob's kids asked when Jacob started running around and telling them all to get behind him like he was trying to hide them in with all the sheep and goats. What kind of trick is he going to play on Esau now? They joked with each other, but it was no joke. And Jacob was through with tricks. The army of Esau and his men came closer and closer. Jacob could hear the slapping of the camel hoofs beating against the dry ground because Jacob ran ahead of his family and bowed to the ground 7 times before his brother being forgiven. What? Forgiven? Forgiveness. He hurt his brother. He hurt his brother might at least spare his family. He didn't know what to expect. Esau jumped off his camel and ran to his brother Jacob. He threw his arms around him with tears in his eyes and said, "My brother, I have missed you so much." Jacob could hardly believe what was happening. Me? Oh wait. Yeah. Oh. Can you ever forgive me? Yes, I forgive you, Esau said. God was being so good to me, and now he has given my brother back to me, and he threw his arms again around him, his brother again, and gave him another great bear hug. They were friends again. God had brought them back together. How wonderful to have a God who fixes things. Thank you for coming to CUBN, and I hope you enjoy this story. And remember, it's called God Fixes Things. And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or YouTube. And I will see you. And I hope you enjoy my video. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.